Hello everyone, it is the good old Andrea here to go ahead and get this plan with me going. We are using, I believe this is called Blossoming Kit. Yes it is, and we're going to be going ahead and using it in my planner this week, and this is the week of May 27th to June 2nd. I am using Sparkly Hollow. Pretty sure I asked y'all like what I should do, and you said Sparkly Hollow is the way to go. So I said, you know what, they're probably right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some Sparkly Hollow. I think I might have been thinking about doing like Lavender Hollow or something. I don't honestly remember. It's been a while since that, and I have put it out of my mind. So I did use the what did I use? I used the flower, I think the Daisy bundle in Sparkly Hollow, and then I did use the Pride add-on. I thought that would be cute to add some rainbows into the set. And then I did use it's like my quote from my freebie from Hannah that says, "Grow through what you go through." I thought that was cute with this set as well. So let's go ahead and get into the day by day. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to apologize for my cuticles and things. I'm just not having a great time with those. Also, I'm going to try, well, actually, it's not applicable in here because I use all scripts. So I'm trying this in my non-filming planner, and kind of liking it. It's kind of weird times using a Sharpie, but you know, you just do weird things sometimes. So, on Monday, so I have to first actually put in the date numbers. All of my scripts and such this week are from the good old Plan of Hannah. This was the Groovy Font of the Month. I believe she's bringing this font to the shop. I don't really remember. She sent me some fonts that she's adding, and I'm not sure if this was one of them. I'm not sure if it's a secret. I doubt she cares because I just really doubt she does. I actually just finished my scripts for the week that I'm living, well, the week prior to the week that I'm currently living in. So like the week after this. And I'm using one of the new fonts, and it's so cute. I don't know if I did you know, it's funny. I don't think I did a month, but I did the date numbers, which is kind of like a little silly of me, but I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Okay, so Monday was the 27th. I did sleep in this day, which was very wild. I am color blocking. I feel like every single time I go, I'm color blocking. I think Jess is probably so proud of me. Is she? I don't really know, but I feel like she's the color blocking queen. So I am, like I said, all my scripts are from Hannah, so I won't repeat. And she's always linked down below, so if you need something, go there. And then I also am using the like mini icons from the foil bundle because they're my pride and joy. If anything else is different, I'll let you know. So I did sleep until 9. We were still at the board game conference, which if you didn't watch last week's video, we went to BGG Spring. And then we did drive home this day from the good old Dallas. I feel like I've been to Dallas so many times now. I'm like, is this like my new stomping ground? Like, as far as like, I feel like I drive places and I'm like, oh yeah, I know where I'm at. Like, that's kind of spook because it's like Dallas. I didn't think I'd be a frequenter of Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought I was an Austin girl through and through. I think I only been to Houston like once actually, or if you count Corpus Christi. Is that near Houston? I think it is. No, that's down south. Galveston. Been there as well. Okay, so we drove home, which was a much quicker trip than the way there. If you didn't watch last week, it took us like 7 years to get there because of there's like a storm. And then on the way home, we did get McDonald's because it's the greatest there ever was. I'm going to go ahead and put the French fries in. Could use the Happy Meal, but we're being wild and crazy. And then also I had to pee so bad. It was like an hour left of the drive, and I thought we already had passed Buc-ee's, but we did not. So it was also, I think, Memorial Day ? This day. We stopped at Buc-ee's, and I was like, all right, I gotta pee. And the line was so long. I mean, it moved quickly because it's Buc-ee's, but I was like, holy guacamole. It was like on the other side of the store how long the line was. So I had to pee at the good old Buc-ee's, which I think I'm going to use the water droplet because I did have to pee. So I think that's kind of like funny. Right? Because I did not get gas or anything else. I just peed. I actually got a pop. No. Maybe we just peed. I think we just peed. Then, obviously, was reunited with the fam. So, we're going to go ahead and put that on in. And then I cooked spaghetti for dinner. We got home, like, at a relatively decent time. Because we left, I slept in because I actually forgot to set an alarm, and then we just, like, got up and left, which actually took, like, a really long time to leave because they were, like, out of those, like, cart things, so we had to, like, we were going to take multiple trips, but then I found somebody who was, like, unloading their car, and I'm like, hey, I'm just going to, like, stand here and wait for this, and they're like, yeah, that's cool. So, got home. All of the doodles so far have either been on Doodle 1 or Doodle 2. Actually, all of them have been on Doodle 2 so far. That is, like, an add-on with the kit. I did make meatballs for dinner. I was in the mood for some red sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and put in, I think, the little chef hat sticker from the foil bundle. And then for just marking that I was with the fam, I do have a script here that just says with fam. And then this night, Nick and I did finish up. I believe this was the night that we did finish up 3 Body Problem, which I did like. I think I went over that more last week on my thoughts and feels. Again, this is from, that's actually from Doodle 1. So, yeah, I liked it. I'm excited to see what happens in future seasons. I don't think I'm going to read the book, though. I don't think I'm that interested. This is the day Theo started his little summer camp, which is really cute. He's actually there today as well. And he has a little friend there, one of the neighborhood kids that he knows. So he's actually really happy to be there this week, whereas this week he wasn't, like, super thrilled. So for that, I'm just going to use a little backpack. And it's not, like, overnight summer camp, but it's called summer camp because it's, like, during the summer. I don't really know. But he's having a blast, and I'm happy for him. So summer camp, and then I did go to Target and get a chai. I think I, like, also went to Target, but, you know. So for that, I'll just use a little, I'll just use, like, the little drink sticker. This spread is turning out so cute. So I went to Target. And then Bennett had his, what's it called? Passport appointment this day to get his passport renewed, which is wild. It's so cute. His passport photo is from when he's like 2, and it's just the cutest thing in the whole world. But he did so good. He's my sweetest boy in the South. For the passport photo, what do I want to use? We gotta go to the post office for it, and I don't really know. It's not something you do all the time, do you know what I mean? I guess I could pull out, like, an airplane sticker. Yeah, maybe. Or a Bennett specific sticker. Yeah, actually I'll do a Bennett sticker, because that'd be cute. I actually need to, like, have Kirsten print and cut me more of these, because I'm running a little low. So we went and got his passport photo taken because we are planning to go on a trip next year. And then me, Theo, and Nick, I think, yeah, we told Theo that whenever we picked him up from summer camp this day that we would all go to the good old Costco. So we went to Costco, and we went in there for, like, 2 things and ended up spending, like, $400. I think that's just how it is at Costco, but they just have so many good deals. And it's on so much stuff that I feel like I'm like, okay, well, like, obviously we could buy this in bulk because my kids just, like, demolish it. So went to the good old Costco. It was Theo's actually first time at Costco. I think all of the other kids have been to Costco, but Theo has not. And he loved it. He loved the samples. He literally just wanted to try everything. He's like, where's the samples? I want more samples. He's my will, like, eat anything type of kid. Like, literally anything. He's like, right now his current obsession is broccoli, and he's like always mad at me when I don't make it. Which this thing is so bizarre, but honestly, love it for him. Then just hung out with the fam, probably played stickers, Legos, Play-Doh, coloring, all the things. And then on Wednesday, I don't know, every once in a while I get like an itch to rearrange or clean or tidy or do something in my office. So I did this day. Well, I started working on it this day. Did I finish it this day? No. No, sorry. So I was starting to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is put in like a trash can because I was doing a lot of like decluttering and such. So I rearranged my office. It was mostly just like rearranging the games, and then like I have a closet of doom in here, and I like cleaned it out, and then I put more games on it. So it looks like nicer, and I want to do an office tour soon because it's looking like good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long it'll look this good, so I should probably take advantage of the situation. Then afterwards, I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. Sorry for the ums. I'm still a little tired, you know what I'm saying? I did just like work, you know, the basic stuff. I basically work every day. That's the weekdays. I try not to work on the weekends because I just feel like that's not good for me. So for work, I'll just do like the little bow sticker. Why not? And then Nick and I photographed the charity games. I think it's still up on eBay. If you go to BG Girlie's Instagram, it's a little big, auctioning off all of our, kind of like our D-stash, I guess, of board games. And I'm probably going to do this like annually and just save like any board games. Cause like we get sent board games and sometimes we're like, you know, we like them, but we have so many board games that we're like, I don't want to keep it. Or like we buy a game and we don't really like it. Or whatever, or it's just like, it's not even that is necessarily we don't like it, but we're just like, we probably won't ever play this. Like, we're auctioning it off, all of the proceeds, everything. It's like linked on eBay. It's actually really cool. They do like charity listings where I think they don't even charge, what's it called? They don't charge fees or anything on them, I don't think either, but all of it is going to the Trevor Project. And yeah, so I think that's a good way to pass on the games while supporting a really good organization. So I have the games there. So I took photos of all the games this day, and then Nick did the work as far as doing all the listings and stuff, and he's doing all the shipping and he weighed everything. He did all of the listings. He's answering any messages. So he's really helping out with that as well. Then I did end up taking a nap this day, but first I want to put in, because we did go to the movies this day, which is kind of odd because I don't think we went to the movies in like about 300,000 years. So it was very odd to go to the movies, but Nick really wanted to go see a movie. So I did take a nap this day because I was very, very tired. And I'm pretty sure I knew that I was going, I don't want to use this. I knew I was going to the movies, so I was like, probably should take a nap. So let's put this in, and then I might go back to that. I'm going to just use this. So, your girl, she was tired. I think that's ish good spaced out. I love the colors of this kid so much. It's kind of obnoxious. All right. I think there's mowers. If there is, I'm just going to pause because my brain doesn't work that way. Probably finish out this day and see what the situation is. So I did take a nap, like I said. I was so sleepy. So I'm just going to use the little alarm clock. I've been breaking out a lot. I think my period's coming. I think I said that on my last video too, but like she's been like giving me like trouble. She's just really like, when she comes, she's like destroying my life. And then with fam, hanging out with them at the house, of course, just doing the do. I'll use the little, I'm like, is it trash or lawn? With fam, and then we did go see Mad Max Furiosa this day, which I actually really, I'm not really big on action type movies, but when Mad Max came out, which like 100 years ago, was like 10 years ago, I really loved Mad Max. I was going through this phase of my life where I was just always listening to a movie score, and I thought this the soundtrack score, whatever you want to call it, of Mad Max was just phenomenal. I watched Mad Max a bunch of times because I also feel like it's oddly just beautiful to like watch. I don't know. It was just, time. You had to be there. I'm looking for the movie section, and I don't know how. Oh, it's like right here, behind here. I don't know if I have anything that's like what I want to put. But anyways, so whenever Nick was like, oh, I want to go see Furiosa, I was like, well, sign me on up, darling, because I want to go see it too. And it's obvious. It's one of the movies that's like better just in theaters and all the reasons, all the whys. I'm going to use this paper and milk sticker, little popcorn, because I did actually have popcorn. I feel like the Alamo food has been kind of going to the trash though. Like it went to the trash, and then like I feel like it's gone even more to the trash. So yeah, also I think like there's been like so many like weird things that I think they're trying to sell. And then also I think Nick told me that all of the Dallas or Houston, I think it was Dallas, all of them just like closed without like notice. And then I think because they're like individual or like owned as a bulk, and then Alamo's trying to specifically reopen them. I don't know. The whole thing's been wacky, which is just sad because I just love the Alamo. But went to see Mad Max Furiosa. I definitely want to watch it again with subtitles. It was so good though. I rated it, I think like a 9 out of 10, and I just vibed with it. I love like dystopia. And like I said, I don't really like action too much, but it was so good. And it made me want to watch the original one again, and then watch this one and like again. And I'd watch them again. So I love Mad Max. So yeah, I'm gonna, I think, pause, and I'm trying to decide if I want to pause. It's like not wild. Let's see like if it's my house or somebody else's house. No, it's kind of loud. It's somebody else's house. But do you hear it? I can't concentrate with that. So I'm going to go listen to some Taylor Swift, and I'll be right back. Okay, about a half an hour later, I am back. I've been working. Okay. On Thursday, I did finish up my whole little office rehaul type situation. And I think it looks pretty dang good. So I'm going to do that. And then I like moved everything, and I'm like, where did it all go? Okay, I'm going to just use like a sticker sheet because my office is primarily, actually, I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know. It's like mostly planner stuff. So I finished my office this day. Thank goodness. And then Nick and I went to one of our fave places for lunch, which is Tony and Luigi's, which we have not went in a while, actually. So we were very excited to go and get some good old lunch. You know, I don't have with this Scribblers. So is there no Scribblers with this? I think there was more Scribblers with this, because I think that this is actually like the $75 freebie. But I can just use this. For all that, I put that on there. So we did go ahead and do that. It was very, very, very yummy. I did make this like kind of long though, so I'm probably going to go ahead and chop her up a little. Smudgy poo-poo. Tony and Luigi's. Tony and Luigi. Okay. Perfect. So I'm a little datey poo. And then I did work on, I think I just did the whole thing. The the Lego cactus thing. I got like, it's like many little cactus Legos, and I just did it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I'm going to do the music because I listen to music while doing it. I think I had a blast, you know. So I have that. My stomach also really hurts right now. It's probably because I had a chai this morning, you know. I feel like sometimes my stomach hurts whenever I have milk, and then sometimes I'm like, I'm okay. I think it might be like a combination. Like maybe last night I had a lot of dairy. But actually, there's a lot of butter. So there's dairy and butter, right? Is that a dumb question? Yes. I don't know. But I don't know, my stomach hurts really bad. Also, speaking of, Nick 3D printed me this like milk lactose container that you can put on your keys, and I am going to paint it, and then I'm going to put it on my keychain so that I have my lactose pills and not individual packaged things. Unless there's a reason why they're individually packaged, just let me know. Yeah. So I did that, and then this day, I was talking to a game publisher on Instagram, and they were telling me about their game. It looked really cute and really up my alley, and they were telling me like, oh, have you ever played? They were like, oh, I saw that you like this game, this game, this game. I get this game. And I'm like, oh yeah, I love those games. And like, I don't think they knew who they were talking to, Mary Hannah, and they were talking about games that I specifically like. And I was like, yeah, I like all those games. And they're like, well, have you ever played the phone game also, Dicey Dungeon? And I was like, no, honestly, between me and you, I don't really play phone games. I'm a Sudoku girl, and then beyond that, I just like I'll try out a phone game and then give up shortly after. Not gonna lie, I only play this phone game for a couple of days because that's honestly like a while for me. Like usually I play it for like 5 minutes and I'm like, I'm bored. I don't have any interest. But I played this for like many days, and Nick is still like obsessed with it and playing it. But if you have Apple Arcade, I don't really know how Apple Arcade works. Nick just like handles all of that. But it's free on there, and I think if you buy it like regular, it's like $3 or $4. But it's so fun. It's like a dice rolling, obviously on your phone, dungeon crawler where you can play as different characters that have different like ways that they manipulate the dice, and then you can kind of like change up like how you can attack based on these like powers that you kind of change in and out. I don't know. It's really fun if you like dice rolling. It's a lot of like probability and luck. It's a good one. So I played that a lot of the day, and then I ended up working late because I'm a singer. I'm gonna do, maybe I'll use the laptop for that because I just worked late. I think Nick was gaming, and I was like, you know what, might as well work, you know what I'm saying? But I was pretty ahead, so I was like, Friday, I was like, hey, Hanners, you wanna have a little girls' day this day? And she was like, sure thing. So we had a little girls' day this day, like just like a half-day girls' day kind of thing. So I did wake up in the morning and go to Target with Theo. I think I did actually sleep in, and then me and Theo went to Target, so, you know, having a blast. I don't know what we were there for, but we were there. Then it was the good old girls' day. I'm going to use this actually. Oh, I choose this. Girls' day, what? Double girls? No, do we? Oh, we didn't have a girls' day this week because we had just gotten back on Monday, and I was like, I got work to do. And then I finished my work, and I was like, hey, I need to have a girls' day. I was like, what did we do this week? Okay. So, went over to Hannah's. This was just like, we were gonna go, no. I think that was this week that it was a little weird because we were like, oh, the weather's bad. Anyways, so Target with Theo, and then we had Girls' Day. For Girls' Day, I'm just going to go ahead and use a friend sticker. We have all the friends in the shop. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use that here. Girls. And then day. So, this day I was like, let's go get Soup Leaf. Soup Leaf is so good. Do you know what I mean? It is hot pot, like a buffet type hot pot. I'm just going to go to my food section and do the fork and knife. Did I use a fork and knife? No. But, and yeah, so we went to Soup Leaf. Before that we were gaming, and yeah, but I really wanted Soup Leaf. So, I don't think I even put Soup Leaf. Oh no, I did with Hannah and Chris. Okay. Because I was like, I think we had a stream actually. That was supposed to be here, but we'll put the stream down here. It's fine. So we did do our first stream, which was very cute. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Actually, yeah, we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it and just figure it out. Okay. I'm going to use one of these. Actually, let's do this. We did also go to Tanuki because I think it's very rare that we are near Tanuki, which is our favorite game store, and they're actually open. So I was like, I feel like we have to go in. I bought some things, I believe. I don't really remember. I don't know. The likelihood is high that I did do that. Oh, darn. No, we're right. Ish, sort of. So I'm going to put Tanuki. It's kind of big, but we're going to just put it in there. And then I do have like a little shopping bag here. And then for our first stream, I'm going to use, let's use the little meeple sticker. That's kind of cute, right? And it's pink, so why not? And then first stream, I have this like stacked, but I think I'm just going to like cut it because I just didn't really, my planning was just not impeccable with this situation here of this day. But that is okay. You know, you win some, you lose some. I always like to put down the sticker that's going to be the farthest out here, if I remember. And then I'm going to put the first here, because I'm like, fine if it like goes over the sticker, but I prefer it not to like end up in there, you know? So did that. Nick wasn't feeling well, so I actually went straight from Hannah's to pick up the kids. And then I just like hung out with the fam the rest of the night and cuddled with Nick because he did, like I said, did not feel very well. And this not feeling well, it was like all week light, and then it was like hardcore. It was very man flu. I'm just being honest with you because I'm pretty sure how I felt the last week and this week and the week before last week is the way that Nick felt. So I don't know. I have trouble. You know, I don't know. It's just, if you know, you know. It's just I was not as dramatic, but I know I felt like poo-poo. So, and then Nick even went to like urgent care on one of these days. I don't remember. This day. And we like canceled game night. It was a whole thing. I was irritated, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So, yeah, so I ended up just hanging, cuddling. I don't really have, I'm just going to put in a with fam. I'm going to put that in. I think Nick went to bed like pretty early this night. Then on Saturday, we had our Saturday morning McDonald's breakfast. We actually didn't do it this week. And it was like kind of like, I think everyone slept in a little bit more this weekend, which was nice. And sleep in's not really that late, just so you know. It's like sleep in until 7:30. So we're going to put that in. So we had our Donald's breakfast. Donald's. And then this day, oh, you just text me. Yes. Donald's. Do I have an egg? No. Oh, yeah, I do have the egg. Right. Donald's hacks. Kirsten texted me. I need tester bag. Whatever is easiest for you. Answer Hannah in a minute. Donald's, and then we had the good old swim lessons. Which, was this our first swim lessons? I don't remember. But basically, it was like the whole neighborhood squad. Because we do swim lessons with Nick's bestie neighbors, and then the other neighbors now use the same swim instructor, so they're up there, and then it's like hanging and chatting, and kids are everywhere, and yeah, it's a wild time. So for swim lessons, I'm going to go ahead and go into here, because I didn't put anything swim related on the, what's it called, because I feel like that's just a little bit like sensitive of the time of the year. So I think for that, and I actually did get some sunburns. I'm going to use a sunburn sticker. Theo also got sunburn on his cheeks, but thankfully Theo has like my skin, I guess. is the best way to say it. I don't know. It's not technically my actual skin, but how I handle sun, and we both like had pretty like rough looking sunburn, and then the next day it's like gone. Despite the fact that I put sunscreen on the both of us, it was just a very weird time. So I'm going to go ahead and put in lessons in here, but like my chest was so red. It was very weird. Also, this week for swim lessons, I forgot my hat, and Nick was so annoyed because I was like, I can't like see, so I'm going to need your sunglasses because you have a hat. Tony looked to see if he had sunglasses, but he did not. And I was like, sorry, everyone, but I'm going to probably throw an extra pair of sunglasses just in the bottom of our swim bag just to have. Then my in-laws came over for dinner. I, cooked some din-din. I have been trying to airdrop myself something for forever, and I think it just came through, but it's weird because, like, it was failing, and also, no, I don't think it worked. I'm not sure what that airdrop was. Anyways, so my in-laws came over, and then it was like all of my in-laws, so my sister-in-law and her, how many kids does she have with her? 6? So then we got Costco pizza for dinner and just hung out because my sister-in-law, she lives on the road in an RV traveling the country with her kiddos, and they were leaving for... Oh, that's so weird. This one's like cut through this like pizza sticker. Just the pizza sticker. Nothing else. It's kind of bizarre. I don't think I've... Oh, there it goes. Okay. Very weird. Okay. Costco pizza. And, so yeah, they came over, and then I was so mad at Nick because Nick left then, like, kind of like in the middle of, his sister being here because he was like, I'm going to urgent care. And I was like, okay. And this whole week, okay, this is why I'm annoyed. And maybe you also been in this situation, so you can also like empathize with me or sympathize. I don't remember what the word is. But I was so mad because Nick all week is like telling me his symptoms. And I'm like, why don't you just take like some Mucinex? Like, I don't know. Like, I just all week I'm like, Mucinex. Like, maybe take some Mucinex. He goes to urgent care, and... Hold on. He's actually texting me. And they literally say that, like, yeah, his, like, throat's a little red, his ears are a little red, but, like, nothing real, like, as far as, like, they can, like, diagnose. And you know what they prescribed him? Mucinex. And I was like, hey, Nick, next time, instead of just suffering for a week, do you want to, like, maybe listen to your wife every once in a while? I don't know. And then, you know what? He took Mucinex, and he started feeling, like, at least a little bit better. I wish you could see my side eye. I was so mad. I was like, I've literally listened to you complain all week, and I've told you every single day, hey, why don't you try it? You don't want it, just, stop doing it, but, like, maybe just try it if you feel like poo-poo that much that you're, like, unable to function. So we didn't have game night this night because Nick was like, I'm sick. And then I just ended up working. And then I read, and Nick was asleep pretty quickly. Which is, like, fine. I know he didn't feel well. But, yeah, I'm just annoyed because, like, I literally told him to take Mucinex, and then the doctor also told him to take Mucinex, and I was like, that's what happens, Daddy. Okay, so then on Sunday, we had a play date with the whole neighborhood squad. We went over to Nick's besties, Tony's house, and, he bought, like, this, like, blow-up water slide type situation, and all of the parents just, like, brought all kinds of different snacks and things, and I brought, like, applesauce and, like, a little water, like, it's like a pad, I guess, for, like, the littler kids, because there's a lot of kids between all of us, and it was fun. It was cute. The one neighbor has, like, a baby who's, like, literally the cutest baby in the whole world. She's not, I don't actually know how old she is. I think she's maybe, like, she's over a year, I think. I don't know. I'm really bad at, like, guessing babies' ages. But she's, like, so cute. I always just want to steal her. And she's always just, like, she just smiles with her whole face. And I love that. So we had a play date. And she's always, like, letting me hold her. And she's just so cute. And she got the chunkiest little toes in the whole world. She reminds me of Theo. So we had a play date. It was fun. It was, like, all morning. And then, like, they ordered pizza and stuff. So we had pizza. And the kids were worn out. Bennett actually ended up having to, like, go back to the house, which is, like, right next door. So, like, we can still see him on, like, the camera and he could text us and stuff. But he decided it would be a really good idea to go on the top of the slide and then try and slide down the stair part, which is pretty horizontal, and then fell right on his butt. And then when I said, Bennett, like, why'd you do that? He said, because Lila started it. And I was like, well, Lila did it, like, and then never did it again because, like, she didn't know. So, also, she's 2. And I was like, your butt's gonna hurt for a minute, boy. But he was okay. He just was kind of like, okay, I'm done now. And I was like, okay, that's fine. You can go chill out, buddy. But I think he learned his lesson and won't be doing that again because that got hurt. He's like, Mom, has this ever happened to you before? And I was like, you know what? Yes, I have fallen on my butt and probably bruised my butt bone a bunch of times, so you will be okay. But you need to go chillax, chapeau. He probably just played Minecraft the whole time, if I'm being honest with you. Then, so Nick, like I said, Nick was not feeling well. Also, I'm pretty sure I was saying all week, and I'm still pretty confident in it that he had allergies. So he was like, yeah, we were supposed to go to this thing at the Alamo, and he told me the day before that he was probably not going to go, and I was like, okay, I'll ask Chris and Hannah if they want the tickets, because we got, like, the last 2 available, and it's, like, a D&D at the Alamo, which we have done before, and, I was like, yeah, I'll ask them if they want them, and then I was like, you know what, like, my in-laws were already supposed to come over to watch my children, so I was like, I'm just going to go with Hannah, because I was, like, really excited to go play D&D and do, like, a one-shot, and it seemed like a fun time, which, in hindsight, like, it was a really fun time, but also, it was a little chaos, because the, what am I looking for? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because the group was 8 people big. I think that they, like, were supposed to have 4 groups, but then I don't know if they, like, lost a DM or something. But yeah, so, and it was long, but there was 8 people, which normally I feel like the, like, normal is, like, 6 and under. Like, I feel like the preference for me would be, like, 4 or 5. But yeah, it was a very chaos. And then a lot of them, like, had never played D&D, or, like, had played D&D a couple of times, but mostly know all of their information from Baldur's Gate, which I tried to play Baldur's Gate. I didn't really like it. I just don't do well with, like, video games like that. I liked Animal Crossing because it reminded me of, like, the style of it reminded me of Mario, but I feel like anything, I mean, that one's not, like, first person. I don't know if you can, like, toggle to first person, but I feel like anything that's, like, I couldn't figure out how to walk, basically, like, the controls of it. And, like, I've tried to play Halo in the past with my one friend in, like, high school, and I tried to play Minecraft before, and I feel like I just get kind of dizzy and disoriented. But I didn't really love Baldur's Gate because also I was just dying all the time, so it wasn't, like, super fun. But a lot of the Baldur's Gate, like, rules are not the same as, like, 5e rules. There's, like, it's, like, similar but different, so a lot of the, like, players were, like, I was like, wait, can you do that? And they're like, yeah, why not? And I'm like, I don't really think you can. And then I left, and I was like, wait, there's, like, this one thing that, like, we messed up, and I, like, was looking it up, and I was like, no, that's just not right, like. So it was a little confusing between there being 8 people, and then most of them knowing, like, Baldur's Gate rules, which isn't the same as 5e rules, so. There's, like, similarities, kind of same, but then there's, like, things that just aren't, so. Anyways, but I felt really good about myself after this session. I played as a monk, I think. I always try and pick, like, a different class to play as, at least, and I played as a monk, and I feel like I did a good job. And Hannah did a really, like, she was a fighter, and then she decided that in our next campaign that she wanted to be a fighter based on this, which was really fun. That's why I also like to, like, try different things. I am being a bard in our next campaign, and I wouldn't have picked being a bard if I didn't try being a bard in the last Alamo one. So really love it. And they also have like really upped their game. If you have like an Alamo near you, check and see if they have Dungeons in Draft House, I think it's called. Then we had a game night. I texted Nick because he was taking his medicine around the clock. He was like, yeah, like I'm feeling better. So if Hannah wants to stay and play games. And I was like, okay. And it was like pretty late. We stayed up. We've played a bunch of roll and writes. So that was really fun. And it's like pretty low stakes and like low thought process needed for roll and writes anyways. So that is the whole Kit Kat and caboodle. Again, I don't really know what I was thinking with just not doing that. I'm going to just probably pull out. Actually just brought home, well, actually I asked Kirsten to not bring it home to me, but to give me one of those. So probably just honestly take like one of these, because it was like May. Here we go. I guess like font like goes cute with it, right? I think so. Okay. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm using a new mic. I feel like I'm really like upgrading my YouTuber-ness of this one, but yeah, that is everything. I think it turned out so cute. I'm like frantically looking back and forth to see if I messed up the color blocking anywhere, but I think it looks pretty good. But I love the way it looks. I love it color blocked. I think this set is just so good with the like yellow and green together. But that's everything. I love you. Leave me a flower if you got this far, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye.